Hello everyone, welcome to DevOps Era. In this demo, we will see how to create two EC2 instances. So EC2 instance is an Amazon Web Service you use to create and run virtual machines in cloud. So as you can see here, I am in the Amazon Web Services login page. So I need to click on sign in. Okay, so here I will be signing it as a root user. So I select my email address and password. So once I logged in, I see this home screen here. Okay, in this I need to search for the EC2. All right, so in the search result, you will see the services like EC2 instance. So we need to click on this. So here I get EC2 dashboard. Okay, on this dashboard, we need to click on the launch instances. Um, so on the launch instance, we get the page where we need to fill in the certain details. It is just like a form. So here we need to give the names and the application and the OS image which we want to install, and then which type, how many CPUs or how many gig of RAM. So there are different tiers available, and then how we want to authenticate ourselves in order to connect, and some network settings. Okay, we will see it step by step. So first thing first comes the names. So I am creating these two EC2 instances to use one instance I will use for Jenkins, and the another one I will be using for Tomcat. So I will be giving the name like Jenkins. Okay, and then the application and OS image. So I am uh, going to select Ubuntu. Okay, and so here the latest it is giving as 2204. However, I would like to create 1804. I would like to use 1804. So I just click here and just search in by the version number, that is 1804. So here I see, now I get the result here. I select it. Okay. Then it gives me like a description. Um, so it is verified provider, so it's safe. Then the instance type, so it will say like how many virtual CPUs and gig of memory. So here there are different options available. So as of now, I would be selecting T2 dot small. Here I will be getting one virtual CPU and 2 gig memory, because I think T2 dot micro have only one virtual CPU and 1 gig memory, that may be less to carry out different operations. So I will be selecting T2 dot small. Okay, and then the next step is to log in. So here we can create a new key pair or select the existing one. Okay, so I have couple, I can use them, but for to show you guys, I will be creating a new key pair. So we can give it name like anything like Jenkins, Tomcat, secret. Okay, so you can give anything here, and key pair type, we will keep it as RSA and the private key format. I will keep it as pem. Okay, so let's hit on create key pair. So it will be downloading the pem file. Okay, so it will be usually in your downloads, but I would recommend to save it in some secured location, not a default one. So I have here my secrets. I store it here. Okay. So I will be using these secrets for both of my instances. Then here it is asking me to create a security group. Okay. So by default we have allow SSH. Okay, but as we know, like Tomcat and Jenkins are run on 8080 port. So that is the default port for Jenkins and Tomcat. Okay, so I will be creating a new security group rule. Okay. In this, I will be opening the port 8080. So here in the port range, we need to give 8080. And the source type, so source type I will put it as anywhere, so that I can log into this from anywhere, because usually the IP changes as soon as we restart the our system, right? So if I put it as my IP, but as soon as my IP changes, then I will not be able to log in to my Jenkins or Tomcat instance. So as of now, I will be putting it as source type anywhere, right? Awesome, good. Then the configure storage, so it is giving me 8 gig. I think that is fine for the minimum operations that we will be doing. Alright, so once this is done, then on the right side here we can see the summary, right? So number of instances. I want 2 instances, right? So I will be increasing the number by 2. And software image, yeah, Ubuntu. We will verify the version. Then the virtual server type T2 dot small. Storage, okay, everything looks perfect. Then I will be clicking on the launch instance. Okay, so here it will be creating the instances, and once the instance are created, then it will start it. Okay, so let's see. So it is saying successfully initiated launch of instance. Let's view our instances. Okay. So here we can see there are we have given a name as Jenkins 1, and here this is also Jenkins 1. So I can rename one of the instance as a Tomcat, because one instance we will be using um, as Tomcat. So you just have to click on edit name, and then you can say Tomcat 1 and save. Awesome. So here you can see instance state, it is running. So these instances are up and running, and we are good to connect to it. So how do we connect here? So click on this instance. Let's suppose we want to connect to the Jenkins. So here I click on connect. So here it gives like different ways in which we can create. So here I will be using the SSH client. So for me, I'm using the Git Bash as my SSH client. Okay, and here they have given us details like detailed steps like open SSH, locate your private key file, remember the pem file .pem file that we created, right? And yeah. So these are the instructions, detailed instructions. So let me quickly go to my PEM file. So first thing is you need to locate your PEM file, and then I will be opening the SSH client. Okay. So and let me copy this. So this is the command that we will be used to log in. Okay. So here in the secrets, this is where my perm file is stored. So I will right click here and git bash here, right? So this will, so let me maximize this, and here I will be pasting this command. Okay, so this is the command that I will need to log in. So just copy it here and paste it. Okay, once you paste it, hit enter. So it is asking, are you sure you want to connect? I would say yes. Awesome. So here you are connected to the Jenkins instance. All right. Similarly, here you can connect to the Tomcat instance as well. So let me quickly show you how you can connect to Tomcat. So click on Tomcat, connect. Similar way, here you just have to copy this command, and I will be opening a new um, bash here. So git bash, then paste it. Awesome. Yes. Okay. So yeah, here I'm successfully connected to Tomcat. All right, so that was it for this demo. Hope you learned how to create two EC2 instance. So steps are pretty simple. Let me quickly summarize. So you log into AWS, you search for EC2 service, then you fill in the required details, and then you launch the instance and connect. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care.